Good morning and welcome to this episode of Read Play Game, the podcast where we look at tabletop role-playing games from every side of the table. I'm Jess, and today I will be our rules lawyer and game master.
Hi, I'm Emma, wishing you a good afternoon.
And good evening from me, Anish, and Anish only, because sadly, listeners, Margot and Ridley are not here.
Keep listening.
Please keep listening despite this fact. To try and make it up to you, we have one of our favorite people in the world as our newest guest, Nick.
Good night. I'm Nick. I will definitely not fill that hole, but definitely keep listening.
We're very excited to have Nick on here. Nick is a longtime friend and associate of the podcast. Our actually
Number one Patreon subscriber.
Number one Patreon subscriber.
So if you're listening to this and you're thinking, how can I be better friends with the Read Play Game group? The answer is to subscribe on Patreon. You will get on the show.
Think about it. And also know us since college.
Yeah. Know us since college.
Yeah,
Live with one of you. Live with two, I guess, because I had Gabby as a roommate too.
Whoa, so true. We got the whole. Well, no, Webb has. Hey, Webb did the logo.
Yeah.
Web did the logo.
That whole
it's a family
apartment.
affair. It's a family
Yeah.
affair.
Oh,
Yeah, but again, Nick is a longtime friend. We've worked since back in the student television days. Nick was our old boss, and now the boss has become the coworker.
I guess bosses are coworkers.
Is that true?
But better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
inherently better.
coworker is anyone you work with. Yeah.
I can't be a bootlegger though. We got to cut that out. I'm not a corporate. Bosses are not better. Bosses are bad.
Unfortunately, Nick, you've just clipped yourself.
See, my one thought coming into today was like, I cannot be a clip. I can't do it.
You're gonna be a clip and you're gonna make us go viral.
All right, great.
Gonna bring in that sweet Patreon money.
And
Anyway,
what are we playing today, Jess?
we are playing Thank you. We're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics, which is a game that actually kind of a. Oh wait, fuck. All right. For people tuning in for the first time, this is the first of three parts that make up the structure of the podcast. The read portion. We won't just be reading, though. We'll be walking through the character creation process of an RPG that we've selected for this week, talking through the rules as we go. This will be followed by later episodes where we play through a brief game using these characters, then reflect on the system. Feel free to listen to whichever of these interest you, and feel free to skip whichever ones don't. As I said a little bit earlier, today we're going to be playing Dungeon Crawl Classics by Joseph Goodman. This game has a pretty interesting history, both in the context of RPGs and in the context of RPG. The podcast, because it is one of the games that I've been wanting to play since the beginning. This is like one of the reasons that the podcast was created. This and games like, which I'm sure we'll get to eventually, Traveler, Cyberpunk Red. These are kind of games with very interesting character creation processes that I really was excited to highlight and play with people, and didn't really think I had people that played games like that with me, so kind of had to build to it after 2 years of having a podcast.
This was one of the games that was in the actual book club that you attended, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
at Atomic Empire. Shout out Atomic Empire. Great game.
Yeah, Atomic Empire. We've mentioned them many times in the podcast. What are the other games that we've played that they did on that? We did Heart. Was that it? Well, I feel like, they did Blades in the Dark, but we didn't play Blades in the Dark.
They recently did Slug Blaster.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm not really, I don't live down in Durham anymore, so I don't keep up to date with, I'm in the Discord, but I don't keep up to date with the book club anymore. Actually, I think I just saw one of their notifications that they're doing something cool. Is that what I sent y'all, that they're doing Slug Blaster?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's something I should have known at this point because I'm the one who pointed it out. Anyway. The actual history of this game is that it was created back in 2003, but it started under the name Dungeon Crawl Classics as a series of D&D modules. So it was just kind of branded pre-written modules for Dungeons and Dragons, specifically for 3rd edition. But it kind of lasted through 4th edition as well, which, as we know, like transitioned into 5th edition in 2014. You will all know this because you listened to our Dungeons and Dragons episode a couple weeks ago, and we got such an amazing response
More
to
than
that we
now.
kind of wanted to give you an actual, real experience with a similar system, but we kind of swore to never play Dungeons and Dragons on this podcast. So Dungeon Crawl Classics is very spiritually Dungeons and Dragons. Because it's a system that kind of attaches itself to that third edition era. But anyway, it was a series of modules that actually were worked on by a lot of people, a lot of like significant RPG creators, including what's his name? Sorry, I have this pulled up.
That's a good prelude.
Dave Arneson, who is one of the co-creators of Dungeons and Dragons with Gary Gygax. So it's had like a lot of official creators working on it. But in 2012, it pivoted to kind of its own system, which I know I presented this to you guys as like kind of a big complex system, and that's part of why we're playing it while Ridley's not here. But but it's actually not. It's just a long book, which I think is also similarly intimidating. The system is it's complex because of some details that we'll get into later, but it's mostly just like your same standard D20 rolls, because it's based in a similar system. It like aims to be a simplified, quote unquote, D&D system, but it is very inspired by like the older ways of organizing the game. It's kind of based on the ethos primarily, which is a phrase that's included in all the modules. Remember the good old days when adventures were underground, NPCs were there to be killed, and the finale of every dungeon was the dragon on the 20th level? Those days are back. Dungeon Crawl Classics don't waste your time with long-winded speeches, weird campaign settings, or NPCs who aren't meant to be killed. Each adventure is 100% good, solid dungeon crawl with the monsters you know, the traps you fear, and the secret doors you know are there somewhere. It's got an interesting kind of conservative traditionalist kind of...
Yeah. And I was reading how is this game different from what I've played before? And again, obviously we miss them, but thank God Ridley's not playing this game, because it does read to me like a cross between Dungeons and Dragons and Troika.
Yeah.
Like straight up. It's like...
You mean like tonally?
Tonally and the randomization. Like it's just like, we don't give a fuck about anything. We're just fighting.
I truly
and, like,
think they would not
there.
like this game at all. And so with love, like the only way we were going to play this one is
when they couldn't be here.
Yeah.
And this is the first game they've ever missed.
Yeah, that's true. Like everyone give a round of applause from your car or subway seat.
Let both hands off the wheel. Give a round of applause.
To Ridley for being here for every other... Not every other episode, because there were some, like, interviews, but, like, every main episode of Read Play Game. Impressive. This game is also kind of intended to be, as they phrase it, the game specifically, like the Dungeon Crawl Classics role-playing game is, I think, the full title of the distinct game rather than the modules. It's described as an OGL system that crossbreeds Appendix N with a streamlined version of 3E, third edition. Appendix N, interestingly, being an appendix in the original Dungeon Master's Guide, which listed fiction that was an influence on Dungeons and Dragons, which is a kind of something we see in a lot of modern games too, where they list all the things that influenced it. I actually have not seen that. I don't know what the influences on Dungeons and Dragons are. I can assume, I can extrapolate, but I don't know the full list. So I think that this is kind of, it's really trying to get in touch with that aesthetic, because I suppose D&D's lost touch with it as time has gone on. It's gotten too woke.
I don't like the tone that we're setting here.
I can't wait to kill a bunch of PCs.
NPCs.
Well, the PCs are going to die too, for sure, guys. Are there questions about that sort of part of the game before we get into the meat of it?
Yeah. How many pages are in this book?
1 billion.
I have it pulled up.
What is it?
Of the PDF, there are 504 pages.
I'm seeing in my physical book, which if we do release it's like I was pointing out to Nick earlier, you can see just how much of a dent it made on the RPG section of my bookshelf because
Yeah.
like I only took this book out and that's what it looks like now. Yeah, this is a big one, which to be honest, like I said, I mean, the thing about it is that it's got a lot of tables and stuff. So like you can see here this page.
We can't.
It's a podcast.
Well, yeah, okay, but my fellow hosts can now see this page. This is one spell.
Holy fucking shit. And that's like small text.
So that's the complicated part of it is that like the spells. I mean, there's a chance that none of you will be a spellcaster.
This is just it's you have to read what's on the card type shit.
Yeah.
And then what's on the card,
like Magic the Gathering.
I don't understand. Yeah.
Another compelling reason to have Nick here.
Yeah.
Can we do Magic as a podcast episode? Is that a thing we can do?
Do you
We can
think
pivot.
that would be
Bonus.
possible? No, I will leave. I'm
Imagine a
not
read
playing
episode that is
Magic.
just explaining all of the rules of Magic the Gathering.
Absolutely not.
I'm here for it. When are we doing
Let's do
it?
it.
My calendar's open.
We could do that as a bonus episode,
A
so there's
Patreon
video.
episode of that would actually not be bad. That could be the in-person one that we do.
Hey.
So anyway, that's sort of, you have a lot of pages that are kind of dedicated to, again, just a whole appendix of these. Oh, there's Wizard Sense is a spell I'm seeing. This is kind of fun. So that won't be relevant to most people who play the game. It will be relevant to some people who play the game, but there's a lot of options. Excellent. So what will we need to play this game? You'll need pretty much the typical stuff that you want for tabletop role-playing games. Like there's a D4, a D6, a D8, a D10, a D12, a D20, maybe percentile dice so you can get up to a D100, but you'll also want to pull out, dust off those D3s, D7s, D14s, D16s,
What's
D24s and D30s.
I feel like I know most of these. I don't know how you get the what was it? D7? What's a D7?
7-sided die.
But actually, because
Yeah.
like a D3 is you just divide a D6 by 2.
What's actually interesting about that? Sorry, actually, I skipped a D5 too. There's D5s as well.
So you just divide D14 by half.
There's
There's not D14.
in the book.
I'm like,
In the book, they specify that if you don't have these things, they give each they give a way to extrapolate that from regular dice for each one. In their
just roll a
section on
D20 until
funky
you're
dice.
within 1 and 7.
These kinds of dice, the extra non-standard dice, are called the Zochi dice, actually, which are named after game designer Lou Zochi, who I suppose
Great name.
made these dice. I don't know what for, really. I'm sure there's other games.
Dungeon Crawl Classics.
I guess so, but what does it say? It says it's easy to substitute for the funky dice with a regular dice set. For a D3, roll 1d6 and divide by 2. For a D5, roll 1d10 and divide by 2. For a D7, roll 1d8 and re-roll on an 8.
Okay.
For D14 or D16, roll D20 and ignore rolls above the die-facing threshold, which I think those are kind of cheap a little bit, but you got to do what you got to do. Not sorry, I don't mean cheap as in like you should pay up money to buy these dice, but like I feel like there's got to be some other creative way to do it.
Put numbers in a hat.
Not bad. Well, not bad actually.
Yeah, you just need 15 different hats.
Yeah.
No, you just take all the numbers out and put them back in the hat.
For D24,
Fuck
roll.
you.
This one's
Fuck you.
one of the most interesting. For a D24, roll 1d12 and 1d6. If the 6-sider is odd, add 12 to the 1d12 roll.
I'm so glad Ridley's not here.
I'm mad.
They're fucking with us, right? This isn't
Yeah.
real.
This is a joke. I will be looking up random number generator
Yeah,
and then doing
that's-
that.
For
Yeah.
D30, roll 1d10 with a 6-sided control die. Add
Fuck
plus
you.
0 on a 1 to 2, plus 10 on a 3 to 4, and plus 20 on a 5 to 6.
This
This is
is
what it's
another
about.
prank. You're pranking us.
This is what it's
Like-
about.
It also says like, oh, your game store will definitely have these in stock, and if they don't, make them buy them from our like distributor or whatever. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, they're very cheeky about a lot of this stuff. They're like, you're here to drink beer with your buds and slay monsters, guys.
I did notice something, and it always cracks me up in like older spell books, older rule books. I was reading the word spell when just randomly they'll change the pronouns up. You know, like they're like,
yeah, I noticed
a
that.
low roll means the wizard cannot cast the spell for the rest of the day. On a high result, she can cast the spell again. Women can be wizards. Yeah, we've done it. We've done it, folks.
I don't see any theys in here. So.
There are actually a lot of theys, because I was going to make that point, but there are a
Okay.
lot of theys.
I didn't read the book. So, yeah, those are the dice you'll need, and then your standard role-playing game stuff. And you're going to need this 500-page book. There's a lot of, I think, other kinds of books, like expansions to this, as well as you know, adventure modules that you can use. I'm not actually sure I'm sure they've made a bunch of modules specifically for their system, but I don't know how, like, a lot of the modules that you could get hypothetically would be just not for this system. But I love this system. I'm obsessed with the character creation and just the overall vibe of this system. So let's get into it. So the overall structure of, and to be clear, the way this is going to work is we're going to create our characters. So you all are going to create like 3 or 4 characters. And then you're going to put them through what we call a funnel, which is what I will be running, which I'm actually going to be using a module for this instead of something I came up with, I think, in the spirit of the game. And in this character funnel, most of your characters will die. So your one character that survives will be stronger and will have sort of a traumatic backstory to fuel. Anish, are you doing the fake Frozen thing again?
I was like, stop. We can see it's not subtle.
I'm losing focus. My bad.
This actually is one of the most like kind of traditionalist Reddit ass games we've ever played. Like, I don't know, like survival of the fittest here. This is so interesting. Anyway, that's what we're going to be doing, and then you basically play the actual campaign with your surviving character, and they like level up accordingly. So let's go into that character creation process.
There's a little thing at the top of the character section if you want us to read that.
Sure.
And again, it goes into kind of the tone that this game has, but you're no hero. You're an adventurer, a reaver, a cut purse, a heathen slayer, a tight-lipped warlock guarding long-dead secrets. You seek gold and glory, winning it with sword and spell, caked in the blood and filth of the weak, the dark, the demons, and the vanquished. There are treasures to be won deep underneath, and you shall have them.
Guys, this ain't no space goblins.
This is an interesting tone that they set.
They're kind of leaning into the sort of what people are pointing out about the controversies of D&D now. Like the sort of conquistador sort of flavor that some of the games have.
Yeah.
Dungeon crawling.
Oh,
Yeah.
Would anyone want to read through these like beginning principles as well that we kind of skipped over?
Where are they?
They're
What
on page
page?
10. The abandon all presumptions, ye who enter here. Turn the pages of this tome only should you meet these qualifications.
That's the Troika shit.
And those are very much more like how to read the book, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like the vibes of the book. It's like that you possess these dice.
I mean, it does set the tone for sure, but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's mostly just kind of outlining the dice. Here's what a RPG is. It gets a little quirky, and it says, should you meet these qualifications, be aware that you are indoctrinated into the order of Dungeon Crawl Classics, and will find kind fellows of similar sentiment also within this order. You may proceed in good health.
There's one, right? There's one of these that's that you should be appreciative of a life of fantastic adventure and escapades, and acknowledge that a dungeon crawl facilitates the judging of a game focused thereon, but in no way excludes broader adventures in the wilderness, at court, on the outer plains, or on the sea, air, or in other places.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, never mind. I thought I understood that, and then I didn't.
It
I
means
thought
touch
that
grass, right? It means go
right?
outside and play.
Yeah, they're like, well, I thought that's what it was, and now I'm like, are they saying that you can play other adventures with this system, or are they saying this is a very specific system for combat?
I think it's an invitation to be like, if y'all like what's happening, you can take it out of the dungeon.
Yeah. Let's take
Like
this out
fight
of the
in real
dungeon.
life or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think, yeah, I'm in a campaign right now, a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and it's very roleplay heavy. And we have one player who, at the end of every session, is like, "If we don't fight something soon, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind." And so, like, I think there is something for like just the gritty mechanics of games can be fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Dungeons and Dragons is designed with that loop in mind, where it's like you have the social stuff in between the combat stuff, because you kind of, a lot of times where it's like if you're playing D&D for just the role play, you're kind of missing out on the core design of the game in a sense, but you don't have like the actual levels of combat versus role play that you have can vary based on the group. Anyway, all right. Character creation. Does everyone have paper in front of them that they can keep track of these things on?
No.
Yes. Wow. It's like Ridley's here.
Actually, Ridley is usually pretty like, yeah, Ridley usually has like all the sheets and stuff like printed out, honestly.
Okay.
Ridley always has them nearby.
I thought about printing the entire rulebook, but then
Absolutely
I saw
not.
500 pages, and I was like, it's not funny enough to do that.
What's cool about this book is that at the beginning, like when I bought the physical version, at least maybe this is, I think I bought this at Atomic Empire, so maybe it's not the same, because this is a sticker actually, but there's a sticker at the bottom that gives me a code to get the digital PDF.
That is nice.
On DriveThruRPG.
I like it when it's easy to do that.
Yeah, especially because it's 500 fucking pages. Anyway,
Yeah.
Everybody ready to create some wacky characters?
Yeah.
Don't get too attached. We'll do, okay, we've got 3 players. I feel like for time, we just generally like to keep the time commitment low. Like the possibility for, like since we skill longer because we talk like at length in the way that I'm doing right now, we'll do 3 characters rather than 4 because it says you can make 3 or 4 characters per person, that is. So we only have 9 characters that act in combat instead of 12. Gameplay in the Dungeon Crawl Classics role-playing game starts at 0 level. Untrained, uneducated peasants. Yeah, the tone of this game.
But is it like tongue-in-cheek? Like, is it
That's,
like...
I feel
Yeah.
like it is, right? But I
Okay.
don't know.
Most of these characters die pitiful deaths in a dungeon. We highly suggest each player roll up multiple 0-level characters, at least 3, possibly more. Don't get attached. Characters that survive their first dungeon then choose classes and become worth remembering.
No classes at all.
There's no and another thing about this game, class and race are the same. So if you're an elf or a dwarf, that's your class. Which is,
More-
I think that might actually be something from the original D&D in some form. I'm not 100% sure though.
That's just like real life.
It's a nice commentary, right?
I'm
I'm sorry.
I
Cut
don't
that.
Well, it's like they're magical creatures more than
Like me.
It's interesting. All right, page.
Let's
8.
play Magic the Gathering.
I'm ready.
You guys don't like this one?
All right, how do we build a character then?
In Magic the Gathering, so you pick a
Character
commander.
creation in the DCC RPG follows
Okay, we
these
start with
steps.
ability scores.
See page 18.
Yeah, on page 18, it's roll ability scores. The ability scores in this, you might be familiar with the methods of ability score generation, as in like D&D, where there's 3 different possible methods. You can point by, you can roll for them completely randomly, or you can do like their preset numbers. For this one, it's completely random. There's no choice. So you're going to roll. There are 6 stats here: strength, agility, stamina, personality, intelligence, and luck. Most of these are pretty similar to corresponding skills in D&D. Strength is, I mean, they outline them all here, but strength is like your physical power, ability to do stuff like that. Agility is your, as they put it, balance, grace, and fine motion skills. So like dexterity in D&D. Stamina is endurance, resistance to pain, disease. So like your constitution in a D&D setting. I know I'm translating this to D&D because I know you all have that vocabulary, but for listeners, if you don't have that vocabulary,
Let's do the tomato example. No, I don't want to.
like these kind of are the traditionally in line with a lot of themes of stats for a lot of games. Personality is like your charm, strength of will, or in D&D terms, what would that be?
Charisma.
Intelligence, ability to
Anisha's
discern
not paying
information.
I just don't want to participate.
Intelligence is your ability to discern information, retain knowledge, and assess complex situations. In D&D terms, it would be...
Well, say it again, actually.
Intelligence.
What
Intelligence.
did you just say?
Or is it more wisdom?
It's intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yeah, because it's knowledge.
Yeah, it's like assessing complex situations, discern information. I think
Complex
they just roll,
situations.
They
Because
roll
assessing
wisdom.
situations can be wisdom, right?
They seem to kind of roll. Well, that's the interesting thing is that like a lot of the purposes that wisdom serves in D&D, I think is served by the
Either intelligence or personality.
Well, there's 3 stats that you use for saving throws, which are based on other numbers. So they're like fortitude, will, and reflex or something like that. So will is
Stop
kind of
hiding your face,
what's covered
Anish.
by wisdom in D&D. And then there's luck, which... All right, guys.
I'm listening.
There's luck.
Without Ridley here to focus us, we should
We're
really...
lost.
Does
We're
Ridley
unmoored.
focus you?
Honestly, yeah.
There's... Yeah.
Do I need to be doing that? I can
No,
kinda,
no,
like,
no.
crack the whip or
No,
something.
no, that is not what
What
Ridley
role
does.
should I fill?
Ridley does stuff, and then they say control it, and then we all remember to control it.
Well, a lot of times Ridley will be like, okay, let's like they're sometimes impatient to get to the next thing, which I think is a good trait for a podcast that has a
fantastic.
limited amount of
Yeah, sure.
time to record. Okay, luck is a feature that is not in D&D. I mean, there is luck, but that's a separate thing. But this is a stat that everyone has. Favor of the gods, good fortune, or hard to define talent. We'll get into what luck kind of
What it does.
once you guys have rolled all these stats. So I want you all to, and you're going to do this many times, so this might take a second because you're going to do it for 3 different characters. Actually, we'll do one character at a time. Would you rather do one character at a time or do these things for
I
each
would
character?
rather do one character at a time, and then we could individually do the other 2, and then be like, here's what I had for the other 2.
Okay,
Yeah, nice.
cool. So for this first character, roll 3d6 for each ability score listed below in the order of strength, agility, stamina, personality, intelligence, and luck. You can't move these around at all.
Can you say it again? Strength, agility?
Strength, agility, stamina, personality, intelligence, and luck. You can remember this by the acronym SASPIL.
I
Of
won't.
course.
I won't.
Which I've just made up, but
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Okay.
you're not going to forget it now, right?
Yeah, no.
Saspill.
Yeah.
Of course.
Take a SAS pill, y'all.
Jeez. Oh, wait, it's fine.
So your stats might suck, and that's because you're a peasant and you're going to die.
What is the STA one again? Stability?
Stamina. Stability is pretty
Stamina.
funny, though. Yeah, strength, ability, or it's not ability, agility, stamina, personality, intelligence.
Okay,
and
I've got mine.
the numbers will range between 3 at a minimum, or they could go all the way up to 18.
Do you want to hear what I have, or do we not care right now?
Sure.
I have a 10 in strength, a 7 in agility, a 12 in stamina, a 14 in personality, and a 12 in luck.
You skipped intelligence.
Oh, shit. I'll do that right now. Where is intelligence supposed to be?
It's before.
Oh,
luck.
right there.
So use that number for intelligence, and then just roll another one for luck.
Cool. That means I have a 12 in intelligence and a 13 in luck.
That's honestly a pretty good spread. Your lowest was what, 7 for agility?
I think they're going to die.
Okay. All right. Who wants to say theirs next?
I can do it. Got a 15 in strength,
Whoa.
12 in agility, 8 in stamina, 10 in personality, 15 in intelligence, and then 13 in luck.
Anisha's hacking.
Yeah, what the fuck?
My
Yeah,
bad.
that feels pretty good. My SAS pill scores are 10 for strength, 14 for agility, 11 for stamina, 11 for personality, 14 for intelligence, and my luck is only a 7.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I'm dying.
Ain't it the way?
Mm-hmm.
And you'll note that that's kind of similar to D&D, but just in the D6, the 3D6 of it all. But for D&D, you notably do roll 4D6 and drop 1. So it's going to be statistically higher, and you get to place them wherever you want, depending on how you want to create your character. But you're going to have 3 of these guys, and they're going to be wildly different. So that will, whoever survives, that kind of informs what their narrative will be. Question? You look like you have a question, or are you guys just
No,
playing?
I was mad. It said go to page 21 to roll your occupation, and the table's not there.
Well, let's...
You go to page 21 and explains more about occupation and then tells you what table to go to. And
It's an awesome
Shut
game.
up.
It's an awesome game, guys. So let's before we do that though, let's go into luck, because we do have to do another thing for luck.
Okay.
What I did for luck. So I'll read the whole section on luck. Right place, right time, favor of the gods, good fortune, or hard to define talent. Players would be well advised to understand the goals of gods and demons that shape the world around them, for they are but pawns in a cosmic struggle, and their luck on this mortal plane can be influenced by the eternal conflict that rages around them. Luck affects several elements of the game. After rolling 3d6 to determine a player's luck score, roll on table 1-2 to determine which roll is affected by the character's luck modifier. So the luck number is going to give you essentially just a random ability. That is a D30. However, actually, sorry, backtrack. Before we make that roll, let's note all of your ability modifiers for these, which is table 1-1, which is on page 18 with the ability stuff. So it's like D&D. You have smaller modifiers that are the numbers you're actually going to add to your rolls.
Why isn't it simple?
This is the same as D&D. This is
No, it's not. If your ability score is 3, your modifier is -3. If your ability score is 4 or 5, your modifier is -2. If it's 6, 7, or 8, your modifier is -1. It's not like a rule that lets you know your ability score. It's like you have to go look.
There probably
I'm sure there is a rule, but
Okay.
why get into the math? Just look at this cool table.
Yeah, honestly, the distribution of this makes me think that there is like a metric they used, like a formula. So yeah, this is like similar thematically to D&D in their tables and stuff, but since it's numbers 3 through 18, they have a very specific.
So I have a +0 to strength, a -1 to agility, a 0 in stamina, a +1 to personality, a 0 to intelligence, and a +1 to luck.
I actually don't think we need these numbers because we've already gotten your guys' base stats, unless you want to say them.
But cool to know. I also agree.
I'm rolling my D30 for the luck thing.
So roll a D30 for the luck table, and then add your luck modifier to that roll.
Got it. I got a 17. Let's see. I am lucky sign saving throws.
Me too.
Whoa, twin, but your luck is bad.
Yeah, I rolled a bad D30 roll too.
What'd you roll, Anish?
Sorry, this dice, it just keeps flashing through numbers. Oh, I have to stop it. 24. 24 it is.
Speed of the Cobra initiative. So after rolling 3d6 to determine player's luck score, roll on table 1-2 to determine which roll is affected by the character's luck modifier. This lucky roll is modified by the character's starting 0-level luck modifier, for good or bad, as we said, in addition to all other normal modifiers. In some cases, the lucky roll is completely useless because the character chooses a class where it's not applicable. This is just, I guess, a intrinsic trait you have.
So these are the rolls where you include your luck score. So Nick's first character, who is unlucky, got the thing lucky sign saving throws. So on all saving throws, you'll be doing a negative modifier.
On all
and I
saving
understand.
throws. On all
Perfect.
What's your modifier? You had a 7, so it's a -1, right?
-1, yeah.
So you're going to be subtracting 1 from every...
I mean, I knew this one was done anyway. It's fine.
Note that the lucky roll modifier does not change over time as the character's luck changes. For example, if a character's luck modifier is 1 and their lucky roll is spell checks, they receive a +1 modifier to all spell checks henceforth. This modifier does not change if the luck score changes.
So even if you gain luck later,
Even if I get luckier, I'm still unlucky permanently.
Yeah.
Shit, whatever.
God, I hope
Character 2, right? Character 2.
This character is gonna live. We're gonna take care of it.
It'd be so funny if this is the character that gets through, honestly.
I mean, I have really good agility and intelligence, I feel like.
You
I got
got
14s
it.
on those, so I don't... Maybe if I see it and I dodge out of the way, my luck doesn't matter.
We'll protect you, don't
And
worry.
what's kind of beautiful is this is already forming like a specific kind of character in your head. It's crafting a narrative just from the random rolls and combinations of numbers. The character's luck modifier affects other rolls in the game. Critical hits, fumbles, corruption, and select other rolls as described henceforth. In addition, luck modifies a different element of play for each character class as described in the class descriptions. So luck is going to be, the number is just going to be relevant when it comes up. Characters can burn off luck. So similar to games like Monster of the Week, where you have, I guess similar to D&D too in the way that luck functions as a feat, but you can burn off luck to survive life or death situations. This is like pretty unforgiving though, because any character can permanently burn luck to give a one-time bonus to a roll. For example, you could burn 6 points of luck to get a +6 modifier on a roll, but your luck score is now 6 points lower. So it's kind of a low reward, high risk gamble there because you only get +1 per permanent point. But like if you're in a really bad situation and you want to save.
And if you need that +7, Nick.
I'm thinking on it.
Characters can make luck checks to attempt feats that succeed based on luck alone. The judge will provide the specifics of any attempt, but the attempt is usually resolved by rolling equal to or less than the character's luck on a d20. So it's like if there's just a coin flip, like your character needs to succeed based on luck, we'll do that kind of thing. Let me see if these other things are important. There's also a tie with alignment as well. Thieves and halflings have a particular affinity with luck. So thieves and halflings will deal with luck as well. Questions?
Ooh, sorry. It's okay.
It's
Are you reading ahead?
I'm looking at the occupations I rolled for mine. There's some stuff in here.
So let me go into saving throws before we talk about the next step of character creation, because you guys are going to want to write this down too. The Dungeon Crawl Classics RPG uses 3 saving throws: Fortitude, Reflex, and Willpower. To make a saving throw, a character rolls 1d20, adds their modifiers, and compares the result to a target number, DC. So Fortitude represents resistance to physical threats, such as poisons, gases, acids, and stunning damage. Stunning. A character's stamina. So if you guys want to write down Fortitude, Reflex, and Willpower just as separate numbers, just keep track of the modifiers here. A character's stamina modifier is their Fortitude save. It modifies their Fortitude saves. Reflex represents resistance to reaction-based threats, such as ducking a swinging axe trap, leaping aside as a doorway collapses, and twisting away from a dragon's flaming breath. A character's agility modifier influences their reflex save.
Okay.
Willpower represents resistance to mind-influencing threats, such as spells that charm and or control, psychic effects that cause sleep or hypnosis, and mental domination. A character's personality modifier influences their will save. So they actually bundled up charisma and wisdom into one thing. Charisdom.
It's funny.
Thank you.
Oh, that's funny.
All 0-level characters start with a base modifier of +0 to saving throws, which is subsequently influenced by their ability modifiers. As characters gain class levels, their saving throws increase. Languages. All characters know the common tongue. For each point of intelligence modifier, a character knows 1 additional language associated with the circumstances of their upbringing. Okay, actually, I am curious. What's everyone's intelligence modifiers on these characters they just rolled?
0.
+1.
+1.
So Anish and Nick, your characters both know 1 extra language.
You should know the same one so then you can talk in front of me.
Spanish?
Yeah.
These additional languages are established at 0 level. Dwarves, elves, and halflings with intelligence 8+ automatically know their racial languages as well. So you could be a dwarf, elf, or halfling that is 7 intelligence, and you won't.
And then you don't. Hey, that's the listen. I can't really speak Spanish.
Upon advancing to first level, a character may learn additional languages. Thieves learn a secret language called Cant. Demi-humans learn one additional language. Wizards and learn one additional language per point of intelligence modifier.
What does your preferences for how long it takes for you to get sexually comfortable with someone have to do with languages? Demi was the joke there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you see my demisexual tweets?
Nope.
Let's talk about them.
I said, I'm demi-platonic. We have to be friends before we can have platonic sex. I'm demisexual. I have to have sex with your friends.
I feel like there's one more, right? There's gotta be.
I forget the rest.
I'm demi-romantic, maybe? Let's continue.
We'll come back to it. It'll be
We'll
sort of
circle
a
back.
punchline. Additional languages commonly known include those of centaurs, giants, gnomes, goblins, and kobolds. Wizards may know magical languages and the animal tongues. More details on languages can be found in Appendix L. Let's actually see what these languages are so that y'all
Let's
can make a
not,
choice.
maybe.
We should. Y'all need to know.
But
I don't really care. Like, practically, how does it help us? If there's not much, like, role-playing, how does an additional language... Is it, like,
Yeah.
if you come across something in the dungeon, you can understand
they're
that
like-
thing?
You can say,
Yes.
go fuck yourself and I'll kill you, and then kill them.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, okay, then I'm taking kobold.
oh.
So it's kind of like, which species do we want to communicate hate speech to the easiest?
Like, it's kind of fucked up.
Okay, 440. It could be useful to know what the range of stuff is.
I
Yeah.
did roll for my occupation,
Okay, well, hold
I'm good.
on
I
to
have
that.
so I do
You're-
know what I am.
You're getting
I
ahead.
know what I am. Alignment tongue, whatever the fuck that means. Chaos, law, or neutrality.
You're looking at alignment right now, right?
No, that's a language.
And again, I just don't know that we can get into all this right now.
Dwarf, elf, halfling, gnome, bugbear, goblin, gnoll, harpy, hobgoblin, kobold, lizard man, minotaur, ogre, orc, serpent man, troglodyte, angelic, aka
I'm taking
celestial,
troglodyte.
What is a
centaur,
troglodyte
demonic,
again?
doppelganger, dragon, pixie, giant, griffin, naga, bear, eagle, ferret, horse, wolf, spider, undercommon. So
My bad.
Person who lived
pick whichever of those please you.
out of touch person.
All right.
0 level. You guys are at 0 level.
Cool.
All characters start at 0 level. Most will die in a dungeon, alone and unknown. The few who survive eventually choose a class in which to advance. All 0 level characters start with the following: 1d4 hit points, modified by stamina.
Jesus.
Let's hear those hit points.
2.
1.
2.
I got 1.
You're gonna make it. I believe.
I'm sure there's actually something that says what happens in this situation, but imagine you get modified to negative hit points and you just die immediate, like you're just dead.
Yeah.
5d12 copper pieces.
5d12.
Yeah, just roll a d12 5 times, add them all together.
What the fuck?
I have 36 copper pieces.
Do y'all like dice rolling sounds? I'll mute, my bad.
I don't mind
No,
it. I
it's
like
fine.
it.
It's fine, yeah.
I'll put it in the recording when they happen.
I'll put fake dice rolls in just to fuck with people.
I make the noises with my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've got 48 copper pieces, so I'm really unlucky and really weak, but I'm rich as fuck.
Hell yeah.
That's why y'all brought me.
Anish, how much you get?
31 copper
I
pieces.
thought you were like 52.
0 XP. 1 randomly determined piece of equipment. Random!
And that's
Uh,
from your occupation.
See
I
table
believe.
3-4. No, I think that's separate.
Oh, God. So you get 2 things?
Well, actually, maybe it will be. We'll get to that. 1 randomly determined occupation based on the based on the occupation, possession of 1 weapon and training in its use, possession of some trade goods. A +0 modifier to attack rolls and all saving throws. Note that 0 level characters use a crit die of 1d4 on crit table 1. So note that, guys.
We'll remember that.
Noted.
As a character earns experience points, their XP total advances, etc. Occupation. Your character once toiled away at mundane tasks, and their family and peers still do. Whether alongside their family or apprentice to a master, a character's former occupation provides a set of skills. These skills also include roll training and rudimentary weapon of some kind. Roll a percentage die on table 1-3 to determine a character's background. Unless noted otherwise, a character is human. So there's a 100 options here.
I'm a human farmer.
What'd you roll?
I rolled, it was between 39 and 47. I think it was a 44.
Oh, I like how broad of a range it is. It's like
because a lot of people are
like
farmers.
A 10% chance of being a farmer.
I'm a human farmer. I have a pitchfork and I know how to use it. And I also have a hen. And the hen had a little asterisk next to it. And I went down and they're like essentially implying that I can use my hen to check for traps. By
Will
just
it
letting
die?
the hen. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, I won't be doing that.
It's kind of funny.
I'm a wizard's apprentice. I have a dagger and a black grimoire.
That's cool as fuck.
That is cool. I think my name is Odie.
I think that one's Odie.
I rolled a 5, which means I'm a barber. A barber with 15 intelligence. I really know how to do this shit, man. I'm trained in the razor, which is essentially a dagger, and my trade goods are scissors.
That's kind of cool as fuck. You're gonna be Sweeney Todding people out there.
Yeah. The barber.
The
So you're
demon.
not a demon. Well, you're not a demon. You're a human.
The human barber of
Barber of
Street.
dungeons.
Okay, so on page 73, can everyone go ahead and roll 1d24 for me to determine your equipment?
This
D24, D12, D6.
On table 3-4. Table 6-7.
Okay, table 6.
What the fuck is happening?
This is one of the most textbook feeling RPGs.
For D24, roll 1d12 and 1d6.
I got a
6.
3 for a D24. And what page is this?
It's on 73.
This is 77, or
You have a chain.
of the PDF.
I have a chain.
What's 24?
24 is a water skin.
Cool.
15 for me.
Anish, what you got?
A mirror, hand-sized. Damn, I really am a barber.
What'd you get?
My mirror I use to help my clients out, I guess.
You got a mirror. I think that my chicken is on the chain.
like a chain chomp.
Yeah.
None of you are demi-humans, yeah?
No.
No, we're all humans, I believe.
All right. Well, it can
Humans.
change. It can't change in these characters, but you're rolling 2 more.
Oh, I'm also supposed to roll 1d8 to determine what type of farmer I am. Sorry, one second. I rolled an 8, which means that I'm a rutabaga farmer.
I don't know what that is, actually.
There's a vegetable
It's like a
that
beet
grows in the
vegetable,
ground.
right? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Or
And
like
one
a
of my
root
favorite
vegetable, I mean.
kids shows of all time, Tumbleleaf, there's a chicken in it named Rutabaga. So I'm a rutabaga farmer and my hen is named Rutabaga.
Emma, you're getting a little attached to this character, I'm noticing.
I will not care if Odie dies. I just like for them to be fully realized.
Okay, so actually we skipped to equipment, which I probably shouldn't have done, but we want to do alignment. Weapon training, you have weapon training in the weapon you possess from your former occupation. Generally, using weapon without training imposes an attack penalty. However, this penalty is waived for 0-level characters. It is assumed that their naturally poor combat abilities reflect equal incompetence with the martial use of all weapons. Not to mention that in playtests, applying the attack penalty increases 0-level death to absurd proportions. 0-level characters individually possess almost no useful equipment. Begin play with a properly sized party, at least 15 PCs, and you will learn quickly what wealth by attrition means and how it will applies to low-level play. Alignment. Oh, they're going to know all this lore stuff that I don't care about. In the beginning, there was the void, where the old ones dreamed. Alignment functions on many levels, but there are 2 primary extremes, lawful and chaotic, with a balance of neutrality between. The character chooses one of these 3 alignments at 0 level. You choose that.
Oh, love it.
And this choice determines their options for the rest of their lives. Lawful
Great.
characters believe fundamentally... I mean, you guys know lawful, chaotic, and neutral.
Yeah.
But you guys get that. I'm not going to explain it.
Odie's lawful. Odie uses he, him pronouns and is lawful.
This fucking sentence. The eternal struggle between law and chaos is real. It's real.
It's real.
They do have the old ones, the Great Cthulhu and the Empty Void. That's in the like neutral characters, you know. And I just wanted to point out that Nick was in our Call of Cthulhu game
Oh yeah.
for more context for people.
Had
With
great
one of the
time.
funniest characters.
Me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Who
you
was
were
I?
Charlie Chaplin.
I was Charlie Chaplin.
V.
I think I died at the end there, didn't I?
No, you
Maybe.
were still alive. I don't think any of us were dead at the end. We had
Okay.
taken a lot of damage, but we were okay.
I feel like my character came pretty close,
Yeah, we had taken a lot of damage.
but I thought that he died.
I don't know.
I thought
Nick-
mine died too because I feel like I came back as like Charlie Chaplin's like secret twin or something like that.
That's hilarious. I don't remember that.
I think I missed
Alright,
a game
whatever.
at some point.
It doesn't matter.
Nick was
Odie-
also in a game we've referenced a lot of the podcast, our Curse of Strahd game,
Yes.
as Sir Klutz.
Another very funny
Sir
character.
Klutz, which just made. I don't think I made any of them.
Well, that was in the book. That was like a,
Okay.
a NPC character that Nick played.
So what are people's alignments? What did people pick?
Chaotic.
Chaotic?
very nice.
Would you
I
pick?
went- I went lawful just because I feel like my luck is very low, but my copper is very high. So I feel like
Yeah.
I'm probably kind of straight edge. I've been apprenticing for a long time. I'm kind of like doing my time, keeping my head down, saving up money. So I feel like I'm very
Yeah.
by the book kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my character is like doing back alley haircuts in unsanctioned, like I don't have a license for shit, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I think that Odie's lawful in terms of unity and loyalty. I think that Odie is on a mission. Specifically, his hen stopped laying eggs, and his mom is making him sell his hen. So instead, he's going into the dungeons to try and make money that way, so that he won't
Of
have to
course.
sell his hen, his best friend.
So,
I guess
like
this is
Jack?
goodbye, old
Does
fruit
your hen
cap.
does your hen have a name?
I think it's rutabaga.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Odie and Rutabaga might die
Oh yeah,
very soon.
and I think they probably will. I want to see what happens to Odie when Rutabaga, his whole purpose for going to the dungeons, is no more.
What if it's vice versa? What if Rutabaga
And then
survives?
Rutabaga survives.
Rutabaga character.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, make 2 more of these for me, guys.
Oh,
Okay.
God. All right.
Nice.
If
Oy,
you,
oy,
if you have
oy.
any questions in the process, ask me.
Remind me. It's 3d6 for the
Sass
first.
pill. Yeah,
It's 3d6 for Sass Pill.
take the sass pill, y'all.
Musical interlude. Wow, that was so fun creating all those characters.
Well,
Yeah.
you have
You
to
guys
actually
just-
do
we're
it.
gonna wait for you to-
Oh my god. My second character's luck is a 5. This fucking sucks. Do you have what all of the luck scores correlate to?
What do you mean?
Like if I rolled Born on Battlefield and it says damage rolls, what does that actually
I think
mean
you add
logistically?
that every time you roll a damage roll. Like you add your luck to it.
Oh, whatever the colon is, that's the thing
Yeah.
that modifies?
Yeah.
Got it.
Dude.
Okay.
And
Fuck
some
yeah.
of them it's not modifying, some of it, or is it? It is modifying it all the time. Find secret doors. You have to roll to find secret doors, or is that just something that kind of
It's got to be a roll, right?
it's got to be, right? It's
Yeah.
just so specific. There's a different find secret doors and find
I
disabled
mean, I imagine
traps.
you could just be like, I'm gonna look for secret doors.
So true.
Guys, you don't know how jealous I am of you that you get to create these characters.
It's
My
kind of
favorite part of the
awesome.
game.
Not gonna lie, this is pretty fun.
You don't create any of like the NPCs or anything?
Nah, the GM doesn't get creativity.
That's true. You're not allowed.
You
You're not
know?
allowed to be creative. Not allowed.
Hell yeah! I got a grappling hook.
The randomization, it does get me. I will say it makes me chuckle.
Fun, right?
Okay, so something that's happening right now because I rolled farmer again is since there's 2 farmers, I also have to roll. There might be more animals with us.
Does it say that?
Mm.
Yes.
Wow.
This farmer is a corn farmer.
I got
Wait.
31 copper pieces again.
Both of my farmers have hens, I think.
Wait, really? How did you
And-
roll a hand on this?
No, you just get a hen with the farmer. And then for the second one, you randomly determine the second and subsequent farm animals for each duplicated profession. So I'm going to
Well,
decide.
I think that means for the second farmer instead of the hen.
Yes.
You,
Yeah, that's what I'm rolling right now. But the third character I rolled is a halfling chicken butcher. So we've got some great built-in character
Dude,
conflict.
fucking awesome.
Oh my gosh, the other one has a duck.
Jesus Christ.
Chicken and a duck.
The duck's name is Turnip. And I do think they're siblings.
Of course.
I have 5 pounds of chicken meat.
That feels like a lot, no?
This is the stuff that matters.
It really is.
Honestly, this is my kind of RPG game because I don't like the creativity of coming up with my own thing. So it all being kind of fed to me is nice.
That is
Yeah.
nice.
I'm telling you, I picked the game for the audience.
This is an insane.
Also, if y'all need me to read off of this D24 table for you,
I would
let me know
love
your
that.
roll.
Let me roll real quick. Okay, I got a 20.
Sack large.
Sack large.
Me.
And then I got a 6.
Crowbar.
Okay.
Okay, so one of mine
Ooh.
has an animal. Do I also reference that duplicate thing, or if it's just specific to my party?
It was specifically to.
I think
Let me
it's
check.
the overall party, honestly.
But let me check if it's just. Are you a farmer too?
Well, I got a dwarven herder, so I have a sow.
Did
I-
it?
Oh, I
Two
think
asterisks, so it drops me down and it says like, oh, if
Do
the
it?
party has
if
more.
it includes more than one farmer or herder.
But is that party inclusive of all of us or just me?
My thing is, you've got to for each duplicated profession. Because I was gonna have 2 hens and they wanted a different animal, but you have a sow.
okay. So I keep
so
my
that's
sow.
different. Yeah.
Sick.
Ooh,
Sow's a
this
cow,
cake.
right?
This
Yeah.
character's
Okay.
bad. Ooh, this character's bad.
This is
11.
insane.
Holy symbol.
And then 19.
Rope 50 feet.
Classic. Is it a hemp rope?
Does not specify. So
They can be. I do-
Okay.
I'm having fun with just the setup on. Like, I'm not doing full,
yeah, when we played it at the book club, we had like we made 4 characters each, or I think like we made more characters as time went as we went through the funnel, but we had like just a printed out sheet that was separated into like 4 boxes that were each a small character sheet.
If I am for the occupation, I'm a dwarven herder, I'm a demi-human or I'm a dwarf?
That's a demi-human. Yeah, a dwarf.
I have
a dwarf
a
elf or halfling is
demi-human,
a
too.
demi-human. Here's another thing to note. 0-level demi-humans are able to utilize select racial traits as follows. Dwarves have infravision and a base speed of 20 feet. Elves
Damn.
are sensitive to iron and have heightened senses. And halflings have infravision and a base speed of 20 feet. Okay, that's the same as dwarves. Refer to the
30.
Yeah, probably. Or 25.
Oh, elves and
maybe.
dwarves have the same speed? That doesn't make any sense.
no, dwarves and halflings.
elves.
Dwarves and halfling. Oh,
Yeah, because we're short.
I'm not listening.
Neither am I.
Okay. All right. I
Really
think
carrying the
I'm
Ridley
good.
flag quite well.
I'm trying. Okay, wait. So then we also are choosing classes?
No,
No,
that's only when
'cause
you hit
you-
level 1.
Oh.
We're just people right now.
Uh,
We're just normal men.
We're just
Got
not
and if
men.
you're it's a demi-human that survives, you don't choose the class. You just are gonna be a dwarf.
Okay, that's what I thought. It was like I thought the race and the class were the same thing.
But like if you're a human that makes it, you'll choose whatever class you think makes sense for the human that made it.
Got it. Okay.
What'd you get, Anish?
My third guy's a tax collector. He has 100 copper pieces.
Wow.
And
12
also
characters.
the worst stats.
That's good.
That makes sense.
What language did y'all pick? Spanish?
I did all 3 of mine have the same intelligence. So I did all of them are Goblin, and I think they're part of a Goblin probably language club, and that's why they're down here trying to speak Goblin.
It's cute.
That's
course.
so funny.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
So that's how they know each other. They're like all buddies in the same kind of like learn to speak group.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, I think I've got all my stuff.
I think I got all my stuff. I haven't paid attention to demi-humans at all.
Are you a demi-human?
No.
Then who cares?
Me.
Like, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, don't
I
educate
care.
yourself.
You look like you're in heaven right now. The way that the light was hitting. Okay, it's toned down.
I'm in
It's
heaven
like,
now.
I'm in heaven now.
I'm in heaven now. So what happens now? Do we say what our characters are?
No.
Sigh. Yeah, tell me about your guys' characters that you've created, your additional 2 characters.
Do I have to give these people names?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay. So my first character, that was the barber. His name's Chad. And since then, I've created 2 more characters. My second character is a human jeweler that has an 11 in strength, 10 in agility, 13 in stamina, 16 in personality, an 11 in intelligence, and a 9 in luck.
He's Howie from Uncut Gems.
My luck thing is that I add my luck to spell checks, but doesn't matter. I have a 9. I've 31 copper pieces, which is the same as the last roll. And I have 2 hit points. I'm lawful. And I think this guy's name is, I don't know, T-Man.
T-Man?
T-Man.
And then what about the third one?
Oh, my third one? Yeah. This is my favorite. He's a tax collector. I'm very attached. He's a tax collector. He starts with, just by his occupation alone, 100 copper pieces plus the 31 copper pieces I rolled. So I rolled 31 copper pieces every single time for some reason.
Wow.
Yeah. He's lawful. He has a strength of 10, an agility of 5, a stamina of 7, a personality of 6 or 8, an intelligence of 7, and a luck of 10. So like nothing positive about this guy. He's a tax collector, worst of the worst. I'm gonna say his name is Blood, spelled B-L-U-D.
That's what I figured.
Those are my guys.
First name Diddy.
Chad, T-Man, and Blood.
Do they know each other?
Yeah, they love each other. It's a poly couple.
You don't have to. You don't have to tie
We
your-
have to. We have to.
They're polycule.
How old are they?
Fighting to the death. They're like 75.
75? No, give a real age.
Yeah, they're fucking old.
They're an old poly couple?
That's
Yes.
sweet. That's nice.
That's nice.
Okay.
Wow.
But they are
You're
having
also-
a falling out
You
right
just
now.
keep using the phrase poly couple. That seems.
Polycule.
It's a polycule.
Thank you for educating us.
Thank you so much.
thruple.
But in the fantasy
Well,
setting,
not
maybe it is
necessarily,
poly-couple.
because we've got
so true,
6
yeah.
more characters that are coming out, so maybe they'll be joining the poly.
They're coming out?
Yeah.
This is so exciting. I love this
Are they
game.
all men? What's the situation?
They're men, yeah.
Okay, 3 men. Cool.
Guys, we can cancel this game. We don't have to release
Nick,
this
do you
one.
want to go next, or do you want me to go next?
I can go.
Okay.
I have 3 characters. They are all known to each other because they have a goblin learn to speak kind of club. They meet up whatever once a week. I have Lathiel, who is the first character, a wizard's apprentice, very low luck, only a 7. Everything else pretty good, between 11 and 14. Pretty rich, 48 gold copper pieces. And I lose 1 to all my saving throws. Also in my club is Minthara, she, her. She has a luck of 5, which is -2, so that's even worse. She's got the luck sign of Born on the Battlefield, which means that she can modify her damage rolls by -2 for being born on the battlefield.
She was born on the battlefield and it traumatized her.
Yeah, so that's tough. But she has the most HP. She has 5 versus 1 and 3.
Whoa.
She is a hunter with a short bow and a deer pelt and a holy symbol. And then my third character is Fox, he, him. He's actually my best, strongest, whatever kind of character. He's got 13, 10, 10, 13, 15 in intelligence, and 13 in luck.
Nice.
So he's my only positive luck guy.
Yeah.
His luck sign is he's the 7th son, I guess. So maybe he's got like a lot of brothers or whatever, or maybe it's just metaphorical. But I get to add +1 to my spell checks. He is a dwarven herder, so my base speed is 20, and I have infravision, which I assume is like dark vision,
Dark
I guess.
vision.
I think so.
And then because of his intelligence, he also speaks Common, Goblin, and Dwarf, because he's half dwarf, demi-human. He has a staff. He has a sow, which I have not named because I don't want to get attached to it, because I just use it for meat and milk, I
Sustenance.
guess. Yeah. I also have 50 feet of rope, and they're all lawful, just trying to better themselves in the world.
Wow.
I didn't.
Are
You
those
had a
named after your magic commanders?
Yeah, my first 3 magic dice.
That's so beautiful.
So,
Are we supposed to
yeah.
add? Is it add stamina to your HP? Your modifier? You had a 5. Okay, I did that wrong on one of them, so I'm just updating that. Okay. My 3 characters, y'all already met Odie, who had the pet hen. Well, his twin sister Lee is also on this journey, who has a pet duck, and they're going to make money to keep
Odie
their critters. They each. I thought it was also kind of cute because Odie and Lee each have it's 36 and then 37 copper pieces. So I think they got like an allowance and then went on this journey, like please be careful out there. Lee, her duck's name is Turnip. She can find hidden doors easily. Pretty like decent stats, all 0s or +1s. Yeah. And then she has a 15 in intelligence, which is a +1. So I decided can speak Goblin in case we want her to also be in the club. And she has 1 HP.
Nice.
And then we have Henri, who is a halfling chicken butcher. Him. He has a hand axe. Yeah. Henri has a hand axe and 5 pounds of chicken meat. And I think that he started this journey in hopes to get the chicken, like to buy the chicken off of them. He has 5 HP.
Damn.
And he has a 6 in strength, a 7 in agility, but then a 13 in stamina, an 18 in personality, a 15 in intelligence, and a 14 in luck.
You really want to give him your chickens.
And I also think that he's 45 and is really interested in joining the polycule.
He's too young.
Hey, we need some new blood in here. Get the old blood out. Get Henri in. And he speaks Common, Halfling, and Ferret.
Is that like French in this language? Or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's literally maybe he can talk to ferrets because
Yeah.
it was listed with other animals, and I figured they're also carnivorous.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe he uses them in his hunting of chickens.
That makes sense, I guess. Well, no, it doesn't, I guess.
It doesn't.
I'd like to be clear to our listeners. I don't think this is how you're supposed to play the game, but
Wait,
Is
what
it
do you
not?
mean?
Wait.
You're not supposed to have fun with it?
you are
You're not
supposed
supposed to have whimsy
fun
and
with it.
fun?
I'm just thinking about, you know what? I do. That's what I appreciate about you guys, because I do remember when I played this at the book club, I was like, these people are just doing it so mechanically and boring. Where's the fun in it? And y'all are providing that. So.
And I promise I won't get sad when they die.
I can't make that promise.
I'm going to. That was a reference to Odie Lee, the artist. Yes.
Yes.
Odie and Lee.
Odie Lee.
Did you catch my references?
Diddy Blood.
Oh,
What were their
No.
names?
Chad, T-Man, and Blood.
Chad.
I just said the first thing I thought of.
Chipettes?
Okay.
No. Oh.
Okay. So I'm going to. I've gone.
Roll
to
a d3. That character dies.
I've gone to the section on for the judge, which is what they call the game master in this game. I'm the judge, and I'm going to read a couple things just to set the tone, and then we're going to take like 15, and then we're going to jump in, if that's cool with y'all.
Yay.
To the funnel.
Yeah.
Which is this is all read episode?
No, this is this is like semantics. Like we can call it what I want to kind of call it. I want it to be kind of like read play game.
We're not. So let's.
This is
Are
going to
we
be a
gonna-
play,
Okay.
and then there's going to be.
Oh, there's gonna be 5 episodes. Read, play, game.
Yes.
I hate
Wow.
this so much. I hate this.
Why do
so
you hate
much.
it?
I kind of like it.
I hate that so much.
How about read, play, reread, replay game?
Yeah, that's good.
kind of slay.
We can name it that when we release these.
That's fun.
It should just be one 10-hour episode.
We could do that too, and just
They'd
release
love
it
that.
in our normal weekly schedule, and then get do
Way
a ton of work
behind
on
on-
just one.
Yeah.
All right, so in the judge section, chapter 7, the judge. I'll read a couple of the admonitions. Is that it? Admonitions.
Admonishments?
I think.
What the hell?
I'm now doubting myself. I was so sure when I read the word, but I'm
I
gonna.
think admonitions.
What does that mean?
Like to admonish something?
That's like bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
Like,
admonitions.
is it like stuff that's not allowed?
Listed here for the judge. What letter is that supposed to be? Can you guys go
This is great. This
to
is great
page
stuff, guys. Thanks for having me.
314 for me? Can you go to
300
page 314
Of the PDF or of the...
of the book
Oh, God. Okay,
and
314.
tell me what that
Mother-
first letter is supposed to be there?
Minigame. Okay. Admonitions. Night.
Is that a
Right?
K?
I'm just
No, it is
using...
not.
Well, no. It's his...
No,
Is it
Joseph
W?
Goodman is his name.
Is it
I would
white?
just assume it's like night or something.
Was it white?
But
It looks
No,
like an
that's W,
eye
though.
to me.
It
Yeah.
looks like. It
Do we care?
No.
Just say Joseph Goodman, author of this manuscript. It's I, Height Joseph Goodman, author of this manuscript, and ye supposed to be a judge.
Okay,
I
okay.
admonish, because it's I admonish ye.
Because
Joseph
height
Goodman.
is an archaic.
Like height, yeah.
height is
High.
it's named or called. It's archaic for named or called. So I
It's-
named Joseph Goodman.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
What's
guys.
it's really fucked up that the rest of them start with a
Yeah,
word and I is its own word.
Like
Yeah.
it's W Izzard is wizard.
Yeah.
I'm a W Izzard. That's kind of awesome. The admonitions. The admonitions read thus. Anish hates this one.
Anish didn't want to be here.
I, Height
have a-
Joseph Goodman, author of this manuscript, and as ye suppose to be a judge, I admonish ye thus. The judge is always right. Let the rules bend to you, not the other way around. Always roll your dice in public. Let the dice fall where they may, as the saying goes. The players will learn fear as they trust in the objectivity of your combat encounters. So I'll try and do that. Let the characters die if the dice so dictate it. Nothing is as precious as a PC's life when it can be taken away, and nothing is so unchallenging as a game where the players know the judge will not kill their characters. The DCC RPG is designed for high character death rates. Let this be true in your game as well. Achieving 5th level in the DCC RPG is a true accomplishment. Fear no rule. I know you will homebrew this game. I trust it will remain recognizable but different from as I conceived it. Such is as it should be.
I have thoughts that I could save for the game discussion.
Someone
I'm gonna
check
write
in on
them
this
down.
guy.
I'm gonna write 'em-
I'm a little worried.
Never mind. Let me write this down.
My sweet loves, my listeners.
The polycule grows?
Thus, we reach the end of our first read episode for Dungeon Crawl Classics, of which there will be 2.
For Dungeon Crawl Classics.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Nick, for joining us. If
We'll
you
never see you again.
if you
Yeah,
liked what
right.
you saw or heard, rather, go to linktr.ee/readplaygame, where you can find all of our links to our social media, our Patreon for bonus episodes, and some exclusive newsletters and updates and such. You can donate at different tiers. You could donate at the top tier, such as Nick, and get
Woo!
a personally DM'd session with
We'll
Lee.
Which
also-
was so fun. I'm
We'll
so glad I
take you
had
to
it.
Japan.
We'll not do that.
We'll
but
take you to Japan.
Historically, we've done it to that tier of donor.
One
that
of
tier
one.
of donor takes you to Japan.
Right. So, like, if you
So-
were to draft up a really, like, kind of
A
comprehensive
detailed
trip
travel guide
guide.
for us. We will pay our own way, and then you pay your own way, and we'll go somewhere that you're interested in going, and that we're also interested in going.
We'll consider it. We'll vibe check you. If you're weird,
We'll take you to
If you're
Japan.
weird, they'll still take you.
Yeah.
yeah, please.
From the top, what is this?
This is how it goes, Nick. You can't be hating. In the edit, it looks good.
Okay.
In the edit, it just looks like this.
In the edit, it's
perfect.
cut out.
So be sure to also rate us on wherever you listen to us. Apple
5
Podcasts,
stars.
Spotify, wherever. And leave us a little review telling us how much you liked Anish or Nick or Ridley or Emma or Margot or
Thank
me.
you.
Ridley, who's not in this episode.
That would be really funny for you to rate this specific episode based on Ridley's appearance. And that's it, I think.
That's so exciting. I'm excited to play this funnel.
Yeah, join us next
We're
week.
gonna put the fun in funnel.
Yes. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna throw all these
Hey.
characters into a really dangerous situation, and we'll see which ones make it out. Kind of like a WWE SmackDown or something.
All the animals.
Thank you guys. I love you. We'll see you on a different side of the table.
Bye.
You're my
Bye.
favorite.
Dun, 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 dun.